Hey everyone, it's Ellie Alexander with a 5 Things Friday beer edition. It is a gorgeous fall afternoon here in the Pacific Northwest, and after a long day pounding out my word count on my laptop, I usually have to take a break, and what better place than here on my back porch in the glorious sun. For those of you who don't know, I write a mystery series that revolves around craft beer. The first book in the series, Death on Tap, is available in hardcover and dun 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 dun, ding, now available in mass market paperback. I feel like I need a little ding. I'm super excited because The Pint of No Return, the second book in the series, is set during Oktoberfest. And part of my research for this book was an Oktoberfest trip to Leavenworth, Washington, the Bavarian village where Sloan Krause, brewmaster extraordinaire, brews up an amazing line of fall beers. One of the things about writing this series that I loved the most was getting to learn about the art of craft beer and the process that goes into brewing, as well as how to taste. And I am definitely not a professional taste tester, but I have learned a few things over the course of the last few years, and I want to share them with you. One of the most important pieces of advice that I got from talking to brewmasters and bartenders and anyone who worked in craft beer is that you should try a lot of different styles of beer. For me, I love an IPA. I like a very hop-forward beer. I want my mouth to be on fire with hops when I taste something. But I'm not always drawn to stouts or maybe a lighter German-style Oktoberfest beer. But over the course of interviews and research and spending time in pubs and breweries, I learned that much like any other food or wine, beer has a huge range of flavors, and if you take the time to taste it, you'll probably discover something new. So, for fall, let's try it. Here are 5 beers that I think you should try this fall. Number 1, a traditional German hefeweizen. This hefeweizen that I chose comes from Munich, the land of Bavaria that started it all. Oktoberfest is innately German, so go find any kind of Oktoberfest and give it a try. It's going to be a light, smooth, day-drinking beer, as they used to say. This was the style of beer that people would drink when they were out working in the field. It's not going to probably knock you silly, especially if you're just having a taste and expanding your palate. Number 2, a pumpkin beer. I know, I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm sure some of you are rolling your eyes and running away screaming, but pumpkin and beer is a trend that is here to stay. Every fall, more and more craft breweries are jumping in line to mash up some pumpkins and throw them in. This beer that I chose is from Freem, one of my favorite Northwest breweries in Hood River, and I'm excited to see what they've done with pumpkin. If you think pumpkin, you know, you're gonna get notes of cinnamon and spice and all the delicious things that you might find in a pie, but in a beer, that can't be bad. Number 3, okay, technically number 3 isn't a beer, it's a cider, but fall is the perfect time to try a cider. It's harvest season, so I opted for this gorgeous pear cider. It's hand-pressed pears. If you think apples, pears, all those fruity notes in a bubbly, light, effervescent, refreshing cider. For anyone who's not necessarily a beer fan, a cider might be a nice segue into beer. If you start with a pear cider, it might be your gateway drug into something hoppy. Be forewarned. Number 4, a stout. The changing of the seasons means that we're also ushering in a change of styles. Fall beers begin to shift away from like really hop forward summer beers into winter stouts. Now, personally, stouts have never really been my jam. I can appreciate them, and maybe I want like a small taste in front of a cozy winter fire. But there is one particular stout for me that changed my world. That is the cherry stout from Walking Man Brewery in Stevenson, Washington. If you ever have a chance to get out to Stevenson, go to Walking Man. You will love it. They have the coolest outdoor area where you can grab a slice of pizza and sit outside and enjoy a delicious cherry stout. This particular stout is going to make you feel like you're picking cherries fresh off the tree and popping them into your mouth. Delicious. Number 5. I cannot believe I'm saying this, and somewhere my husband is doing a dance of joy. But the 5th and final beer style that I think you should try this fall is a holiday beer. Holiday is the best time for beer, and I picked up this Fa La 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 from Double Mountain Brewery, which is also out in Hood River, not far from Freem. Holiday beers seem to be creeping in earlier and earlier, much like decorations at the grocery store. But there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion, when it comes to beer. Holiday beers run the gamut, too, from things with hops to really dark chocolate marshmallow stouts. You can find something for every palate. So cheers to fall beers. These are 5 of my fall favorite beer styles, but there are a plethora of amazing craft beers out there, and I love being able to showcase that in the Sloan Krause Mysteries. What are some of your favorite fall beers? Tell me in the comments below. I would love to hear your ideas and suggestions for things that I should try, or also beers or styles that I can have Sloan and Garrett experiment with in an upcoming book. Thanks for joining me for another 5 Things Friday Beer Edition. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell to get updated whenever I share new videos, and cheers to fall.